Hello everyone. How's it going? We're not gonna be on for too long, but we'll just play a bit. Or a pretty chill stream, hopefully. Make sure everything's working. Alright, we're in. We are in. Let's go. I'm working on kind of trying to remember. I think I decided that this is tall enough. I think I want one more layer. I think that's pretty good. Actually, here's what we'll do. This is significantly nicer to just put it like there. I mean, that's just easy as all crap. And then we just line this up with like right here. That's easy as all get up. Then we can just delete that, delete that. And get rid of that, get rid of that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Kids say. I don't know. Kids probably don't say that anymore. Let's see what that looks like from afar. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know what we're going to want to do here, but maybe we'll keep this flat and we'll have the two things just kind of towering above it. Where you kind of block, and then when you come here, you get the fullness of both of those. Yeah. Ancient in Kerala. Um, we are working on Swiss Mountain Zoo. Sorry, 1 second. My chat is bugging out on me. Swiss Mountain Zoo, highly themed, based somewhat off of Paradisa. Okay, I think I know what. I've never really created something this themed, so I'm still definitely learning a lot. Round stone. Pillar. How's it go in feast mode? Too small. Too small. Good. Good, 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 good. That kind of looks like it. Might actually want to hide that portion there. And then we just pop this through here. I'll give you a short little tour in just a second. But this is the start of our tiger temple, which is one of two ways you can go to get into Zooburn. Yeah, that's looking pretty much exactly like my reference image, except my reference image is like a golden color. Sorry, my Planet Zoo now, whenever I try to go to another window, it will back me out of the game. So if you see me pausing for a second, it's because of that. It's something to do with the NVIDIA drivers. Because I clicked optimize and oh no, it hasn't been the same since. I think we want to make this color here, this white, a little less stark. Just darken it a tiny bit. I've really liked them, personally. I know a lot of people had mixed opinions on them, but I think the Asia Animal Pack has some really amazing... The LED pieces are awesome. Let me show you a few things I've made with the LED pieces. This right here, these are all the Asian pack pieces. This display over here, I made pretty much entire... These are all the Asian LED pieces, as are these. This rifle is almost entirely LED pieces from the new pack. I love the animals from the Asia pack. And the Americas pack has some great pieces as well. We do need to make this look good as well. The animals are amazing. Let me see if I can find our lion-tailed macaques, because they're right here in our central exhibit. They may not be outdoors. They may be in their indoor enclosure because I'm not seeing them. I'm sure if I clicked play, I would see them, but let's just go to their indoor holding area and see if we can... Yeah, there we got one of them. They look great. Where are the other guys? Yeah, no, the elephant I'm not a big fan of. I know Blob is, but... Okay, so there are... I was like, where's the other troop members? Oh yeah, we got lots of bushes. They are quite difficult to spot. Oh, look at the little baby climbing down the tree. Yeah. The views in here can be quite obscured, which is good though, but when they're climbing, you can really see them. So let me give you a short little tour. First of all, this is kind of your first view of it, which I really like. This roof we still got to work on. I think I'm just going to do like a planted roof with maybe a few bushes and things, because I want this and this to kind of to come into this surface, and there's supposed to be kind of more mountainous terrain behind here, so I don't want to block that too much. This is mostly complete over this side. So you come in through here, and then this is your housing for the lion-tailed macaques. You might still do some work on the interior here, I'm not exactly sure. But you've got some info kiosk. Then in here, we've got Indian peafowl and the new free butterflies, which are great. I'm using a remaster mod for the peafowl. They look awesome. Got quite a few peafowl in here. But then you can either come outside or inside. So we'll go inside first. We've got an implied exhibit here for the Bengal monitor, which Captain Callum did the pieces for this. And then we've got our Bengal tiger, which we still need to work on some of the theming in here, but the habitat proper is done. Then we've got the forest scorpion in here, which obviously are very difficult to find. Is there one? No. Okay. And then out here, we've got Bengal tiger outdoor yard number 2. And this is a recent remaster, and they look incredible. And where's the baby? And we've got an area here so that usually if they have a baby, the male and female would be separate. But obviously I want to just keep them together because it's just more fun. Where is the baby? He could be in their indoor housing, I guess. So any of the remaster mods are pretty much always going to be spectacular. Where's the baby? So this is a remaster by Good Boy and a few other people. Why are they all thirsty? Can they not get to that water? They can. Oh, the baby's lying down there. Okay. So this is their other yard, which we did make climb proof. We might want to put a hot wire along here just in case. Oh yeah, those are good. Let's get back to the top of here. Hey, how's it going? Monkey's Tavern. Yeah, cheeky stream, probably short. Got family in town, so won't be. I've heard a lot of good things about that game, I just haven't gotten around to buying it or playing it. Probably won't. The next, besides Jurassic World Evolution 3, um, I'm really wanting to get Dune Awakening. I played it over at my dad's and it was pretty fun. And I would be able to play it with my dad, which would be... Yeah. We've done a bit off stream since you were last here, Monkey's Tavern, which you can probably tell here. Give me a second, I'll show the full view. Yeah, I just wanted to get a few of the like tedious things kind of worked on, and then it kind of just blew up. But thanks. This is a very kind of, it's very common for this kind of structure in to be like a temple gate. I think there might be too many of those, but I'm also seeing something like these is also pretty standard. How are you liking it? Ah, sweet. That's good. That could have been. Yeah, I like building in America. It's fun. Is it more plains or like forest? I like both, but ah, I really like the log cabin we built for Tri-State. We'll probably be building some Tri-State next week. Nice. Love a good Wolverine. Hey, how's it going? I need to pull up my chat. Hey, Red Brick Candy, welcome to the stream. That's too big. That's also too big. Let's see. Can we... Nice. We're going to see what we can do here. Trying to base this off of an actual temple that I'm seeing. I love it. Yeah, Red Brick Candy. I love the game. Now it's at the end of its life, unfortunately, in my opinion. I think we're gonna get console. Console, it's a little tricky. I tried to play console on my dad's lap or on his Xbox, and um, that was a little tricky for me. But I'm also just not a big console person. That's not very, like, visible. Yeah, no, that's not doing anything. Let me look at my reference image again. I mean, it's pretty... The one that I'm looking at... So here's the thing. If Asia Pack is not the last pack, then they have to have 2 more packs. Okay, well then you might be used to it then. Because for me, playing games on console is just tricky in general. I never thought I'd use these pieces, but... How does that look? That looks much more like the reference image I saw. It's a very fun game. So, I would highly recommend it. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Well, I'll give you a little tour real quick in just a minute so that you can kind of... I think you need the secretary bird. Yeah, they may... I'm not sure. Let's just get a look at how that's going. Yeah. I'm sold. Alright, so let me show you just a little bit of what you can make in Planet Zoo, because it's... I think watching to see what other people can build is really inspiring. So this is the entrance to Zoo Burn. We do actually need to build our... Not every day. But yeah, I think those would be good packs. Let me put a link to my Discord because I can, or actually, Monkey's Tavern. Do you think you can put a link to the Discord? Oh wait, y'all are on Twitch, so let me just do it. Or y'all are on YouTube. Let me get a link to the Discord because I put the days that I'm going to stream on that every week. My schedule's somewhat variable, so I try to, I gotta be a little bit, flexible. But this is, we first have the, lion-tailed macaque. They're from the newest DLC, so you could tell I was excited to build for them. So we'll go this way first. This is our habitat here. I will say also the game is kind of hard to go to. My dad didn't have any of the DLCs, so that was a little tough after having all the DLCs and all the pieces that are in there. I know there's a macaque around there. They're not climbing right now, but this is the habitat. We're doing a lot of Indian theming. So then in here, we've got, this is the indoor house for the macaques. So yeah, these guys came straight from the newest DLC, and they look spectacular. I do use some remaster mods, which unfortunately you won't be able to do on console, but the game still looks good in base game. Just, you can make it look better with mods. So like these guys, these are base game, but I have... Okay. So this is a butterfly and peafowl habitat. But I have a remaster mod on these guys. You can do walk-through habitats. The guests can actually interact with a bunch of the terrain. We'll go in the indoor area to see the tiger habitat. So here you have some displays about tigers, about the different tiger subspecies slash... Oh, thank you. This is a Bengal monitor habitat, but it's made out of egg pieces. Captain Callum did that, and he recolored one of his models specifically for me. He's another great Planet Zoo YouTuber. You should, if you're not following him, you should follow him. He got me hooked with his recreations, which we might do a recreation in the future. This is our scorpion habitat. Unfortunately, neither of the or I actually have 3 tigers in here right now. One's a baby, but none of them in there. We've got the game on pause because I think I just got the subscribe notification. Thank you. Got a lot of people. We gotta move them along. Thanks for the subscribe. But here's our tigers. These guys are from base game, but I've got a remaster mod. But we're gonna hop into their enclosure so that I can show you just how beautiful. Maybe another YouTuber is going to make some, maybe, for us, and we'll use those. Gosh, this remaster looks good. Just gonna hit play for a second so you can look at the little baby. That looks awesome. All right. But yeah, we're gonna work a little bit. Oh shoot. Oof. We're probably gonna shrink this down anyway. Yes, I did update it. We've got the super skinny looking tiger now, which is amazing. Yeah. When I shared it, Blob immediately was like, ooh, new tiger remaster. Let's finish this. I think I want to go. Dog's gonna cause me to crash out. Yeah. I remember, so my zoo. Hey, Jean Playfield. Ooh, that does work. That does. All right, we're gonna take it. Then, but my zoo, it used to have hold on. I'm going to say something that's going to be wrong. Used to have a Sumatran, I think. They had a Sumatran tiger, yes, because they're the small species. And everyone was always, they had to put up a sign saying, "I'm not starved. Animals in the wild, animals at a healthy weight look skinny." Especially for the Sumatran tiger. I think it's the Sumatran that there are some individuals in zoos. Not common. But we did not have a Siberian, which I believe basically means you have a Sumatran. Going to... I mean, you're really not going to see any of this, but I'd still want to make it look at least cohesive for my own benefit. Oh, those are just the extinct. Technically, they've found out that it's only two subspecies. So these are the extinct subpopulations. So you've got the Caspian, the Javan, and the Bali have gone extinct. So that's why they have the cross-outs. Eventually... Oh shoot, my internet did go out for a second. That's unfortunate. Let's get this all... Yeah, I like the Bengal, but they're just not commonly kept in zoos. Yeah, I mean, ZH kind of did a crazy cool habitat for them today. Yeah. It's based off of the Columbus Zoo, has a similar display. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It would be cool to... They're such a cool animal. And if you, that's looking much better. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with this wall, which will probably just be lots of plants, but that's how we fix our problems. Let's combine... Oh, that's right, all these are different parts. Yeah, that would be cool. Are they gonna do it? Probably not. I was talking, I don't remember in what Discord, I think it was in Blob's Discord, and I was like, at this point with these remasters, I would be incredibly surprised if Frontier hasn't approached some modders and been like, hey. I mean, this zoo will have Saiga just because I'm doing the all species, but I know Charlie X Gaming has done a habitat for them. What I was saying is I think you could make it make a little bit more sense if you made Planet Zoo a little bit more wildlife park features as well included in it. Because I know, like, Pleistocene Park has some Saiga, from what I remember correctly. But I think they have the Siberian Saiga, because they are in Russia. So you could do something like that. If you just make... And that would... I'm sure ZH would be able to do some cool things. Oh yeah, I will definitely continue on with this. This is... Unless... I mean, yeah, that would also be nice. Unless PZ2 comes out quickly, we'll probably be on this zoo for a long, long time. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, the auto updates would be the nicest feature there. Because to be fair, it was pretty easy to just update it. I guess I just replaced files in the destination. Windows kind of made it easy for me. Like, modding is so easy now. Or installing mods, I should say. I was looking at some of Leaf's tutorial videos on how to, like, do actual mods, because I figured I might... Yeah, no, I mean, that would be preferable. I don't think it's going to happen. I haven't seen anything showing that Frontier actually, like, supports modding at all. Which is a shame, because I think games that, like, have in-game mod support just... You're not really losing opportunities for people to... You're not losing opportunities to make money, because there's very few... It's easier to moderate modding if you, like, actually endorse it. Because you can just be like, oh yeah, we're doing modding through this, like, supported platform, and then if people are like, oh, I'm just gonna mod all the already in-game features and make it from DLCs and make it for free, then obviously if you have a built-in system for countering that, that just makes it easier to do that. As of right now, it's just the modded community being good people and not doing that. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun. I mean, yeah, that's fair. But I know, like, Total War Warhammer has mod support. I mean, I don't think they, like, do crazy stuff to support their mods, but it's just through the Steam Workshop, which is easy enough. RimWorld is the same. I played a lot of games that mods are just kind of built straight into Steam, which is just nice. Which would be really nice. You could do it with Planet Zoo, because, I mean, we already got the workshop. Okay, let's get this old temple roof put in. Oh yeah, I mean, some of the old modding stuff is, I mean, people improve. It's just the way that it goes. But like some of the modders we have now, I know Great Cakes Mod is about to do a Golden Eagle mod, and I'm very excited for that because she's been knocking everything out of the park right now, and would very much want to see that for Tri-State Zoo. So we'll be very excited to see that come about. I guess I do need to do it here, but let's do it the smart way this time. I know all this time I've been kind of doing it the dumb way. What time is it? 2:30. Yeah, I won't be streaming too long, unfortunately, today. But, you know, we'll get what progress we can. I think we're still going to be able to get a good bit of progress done. I guess I should put a poll in the Twitch to see what people want me to build. Or y'all just put what you want me to work on right now. Whether you want me to work on the Himalayas, finishing up some Tiger backstage bits. Just doing some more work on the theming, because there's doing some planting work. I think I've got the Bengal tiger habitat pretty much finished, which I guess I can show off. We've got some back wall planting. I've at least got it finished until ooh, wait, hold on. There's a few. I want to see. I haven't used these, but I've heard that these are awesome. To use for rocks, because they have a great texture. Now the question is, are they flexicolor? No. How? I mean, it looks good. I think it may look a little bit better in our Himalayas area, but a few of these scattered in. I'm trying to figure out also, do we want to just have a break in the cave here where guests can actually... Hold on. Curved slopes. It truly is the worst. try this then. I have my problems with it. For the most part, yes, but yes. Um, let's try curved slopes. Let's try a 15-degree angle. Yeah. We're gonna try. Because I'm realizing I think that's about where we start turning it. Let's see. Maybe one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't think y'all asked this one. I'm trying to remember. I don't like the... Anybody else want to spit out a number? Oh my gosh, this is annoying as all get out. Not right up, but I think that's basically the same height. Yep, it's the exact same height. That's upsetting. I don't know how we're gonna make this look interesting. We'll figure that out in a bit. We're gonna work on some of the structures here. Oh, I just wanted it to be as few path pieces as possible. We'll figure something out there. I want to create a few. I got some suggestions from some Bro Nation people. Clicked the wrong button, of course. Alright, need some more reference images. What is it? Mazrur Temple? Yep. We're gonna have two. It's gonna be a rock cut temple based off of some temples in Himachal Pradesh. I think I showed some images of that in the Discord. I'm just kind of creating the base structure for it now. There's gonna be a little bit. It's not gonna be much bigger than this now. I It's not concrete, it's stone, and we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. A few height variations, a few climbing areas. But it's going to be one of probably the least, like, of these builds, it's going to be the least, like, ethical. I'm gonna copy those ones. But I did look at AZA requirements for Himalayan brown bears, and this should technically work. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty standard bear habitat. My local zoo has some pretty nice bear habitats for the black bear. They've got one that's a little bit more artificial. And then one that's... yeah. You do. Yeah. Most of these will be very themed looking. So going a little bit of theming over actual we are going to use a lot of those in the future, but a little bit of theming over welfare. Mostly pretty good welfare as well, but I think it went through, but I know Zoo Brussels is a little bit more authentic to Europe. So that would be what I would go with, but alright, so that's kind of the base structure of the indoor area. So let's get the actual... I guess one thing I should do is... ah, gotcha. Do do do. Let's get this going. Maybe we just put this in like there. See, that's the close-up image of it. Okay. Um, let's grab this like so. And of course I need lots of fancy detail work. There's a piece I've been looking for. Sorry, hold on guys, give me a bit. Alright, we're back. I'm trying to find that piece that I've been wanting to use. Is it Indonesia? Obviously those pieces would work. Um, nice. Is it a metal piece? I'm trying to think. I can see the piece in my head, I just don't know what it's called. Is it in? I don't think it would be in the European pack, but why can't I think? Oh, my webcam's not moving. That's right. We're fully back. Why can't I think about this pack? Content pack, maybe that will. Don't think it's in here. Don't think it's in the Australia pack, but let me just double check. No. Nope. Again, don't think it was in the Americas pack, but I mean, this almost works. It's too big, though. It's also not what I'm looking for. There's not a chance. Why is it saying that that's all I have for the Barnyard pack? That's weird. Again, don't think it's in the conservation pack. Why is that acting broken? Oh, that's why. Because I can't. I don't have him research. That'll do it. That will indeed do it. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay, we're good. I forgot to... It's not in the Twilight pack, right? I know the piece that I'm talking about. Trust me, it exists. I promise. Is it in base game? It's got like detailed patterning. Dog! This is really gonna frustrate the heck out of me. I could have sworn they existed. If they don't, I'm gonna be quite confuzzled. Hmm. Oh well. I don't know what I was talking about then. That's weird. Wait, it's right there. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Unfortunately, we only have the one. But oh my gosh. Let's get this going. Hey, how's it going, Steven? Just creating a temple structure here. Hmm. Even that's too large. Back to reference image time. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Hmm. I think it's time to admit defeat there and have this just be super blocky up here. And then boom. Hold on. Let's grab all this. Why can't I select that? That's weird, but let's get this to stand out. Um, It's time to grab one of those. Flip that this way. Let's put that there. It won't be on for too much longer, so I want to try and get as much of this done as possible. Okay, there's that. And then we'll grab this. Slightly in. In like that. And then we'll do much the same here. Let's see, can we get something like this? And then use something like this. Okay, and then we grab that. That's the start there. Let's go back to our reference image. Okay, looks like we're gonna need something like this. Let's get this all figured out there. And then much simpler structure here. Something like this. Wish we had some slightly smaller pieces of these. Painted temple. Maybe we'll go with just some like let's see. We'll just need to create different variants of that, pretty much. That's kind of the base structure of everything. Let's try some Taiga rocks. Some very small. Let's see. I mean, let me see if there were any. Sorry, yeah, it's been tough for me to. Hey, welcome back. Sorry, been focused up. Welcome back, Mikey's Tavern. We're I'm checking. That's right. I'm checking Burnation to see what other people suggested for me to recreate some of those reference images I sent. How far back was it? Where'd that go? Ah, there we are. South American temple pieces. All right. I'm pretty happy with this as a base structure for one. Did it really? Okay, interesting. Let's just move this back in here. We'll take this one and bring it out a little bit, make it rotate like so. We're just trying to make a few variants. That's totally understandable. I do the same thing. I also do want to try and be engaging, but sometimes I just get too in my own head. Thanks. And then we'll take, I know Jelbo said try and use some of these, which I think is a good idea. We can, I think he was thinking using it like this, but I think actually something like so could be good. If these were flexi color, it would be awesome. Let's see. Let's point that way. Let's get that going there. Just scraggle marks. Do those look too similar, do you think? Also, I want to make sure. I've got a song stuck in my head. And I can't sing it because of copyright reasons. I don't think I like that piece there. All right. Let's. Well, you know, it is what it is. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. You know, I thought it was you. The name sounded familiar, and I just was uncomfortable. I've messed it up before, but hey, Gene, thanks for watching the stream. I just was like, Gene Layfield. I was like, the name is familiar. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Me being a goober. Really like your videos. I need to watch your newest one. I just haven't gotten around to it. Work's been busy. If you... Yeah. I was just like, I was like, I feel like I've heard that name. I just can't, like, I'm not 100%. Yeah, you were like, I need to build another temple, and I was like, wait. I remember seeing your like Indian built temple builds and being like, that is crazy uh detailed, and being completely inspired and terrified at the same time. So, you're kind of the reason I'm doing this in some part, at least. So, thanks, and also pretty rude. because now I have to do a highly themed zoo, and I'm not used to doing themed zoos. I think that's a interesting enough structure. If I go to nature and just look up some faux rocks, if I grab like this, gosh, that's way bigger than I remember it being. We just place this in here, sink it down a little bit. We can kind of make that look like rubble a little bit. Question mark. I just want to get a few different textures in here. I think that does work quite well with that. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't want to surmise a guess as how many hours it took to build some of those. I kind of like the idea of that there. Yeah, and I also really appreciate the Prehistoric Kingdom videos, because we don't get enough of those. Speaking of which, I really need to play some Prehistoric Kingdom soon. This here is feeling... Oh, you know what? We can use some of these, just... Yeah, there's not a lot. I need to do some more streams on it, and I need to do some videos on it as well. The new updates are crazy. I know Blob didn't like the challenge mode. I was watching his stream when he tried out. To be fair, it does look like the challenge mode is a little rough. I've been playing on Sandbox and don't want these smooth areas. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I kept saying when I was getting into the game, I would watch like people's videos and they would only use um they would only be using the like prefabs, and I was like, there's there's gotta be somebody. Somebody's gotta be building, like, how people build in Planet Zoo, because if you have the ability to do so, there's gotta be some detail-oriented person who actually wants everything to look crazy good. And then it came up in my recommendations, and I was like, I know Sori did like a renovate for you, and I had been watching his videos, and I was like, I'll give it a try. And I was like, yep, all right, this is the person who does good Prehistoric Kingdom videos. I have not seen that. I might take a look into it. I think I'm liking this one the most. I think I want to make some of these a little bit more jagged. Yeah. That was... Yeah, I mean, they're cool. I think we're just gonna change the rubble here on this one. I really like that stone structure. Yeah, it's just Grizzlies, you get a lot of rescues, so they're much easier to source. Because you get nuisance bears. Yeah, I kind of joined a lot of the Discords all at once, because I was like, I think it was after Blob started showing up in my streams, and I was like, ooh. And I think Europe does Eurasian brown bears more frequently, which I mean makes sense. So usually, oh, thanks for the follow. Also, guys, if you have not, go ahead and follow Jean. She's got some great builds. And a lot of projects. You got a lot of projects going on. I could not handle that much. Yeah, I think I watched after. I think I found Callum after ZSH mentioned him building the condor aviary, and I was like, okay, let's give that a try. Wow, that's entirely too much for me to deal with. Okay, that's looking pretty decent, I think. Ooh. That was a snap, crackle, pop. Rice Krispies moment. Let me look at our reference images again. We're probably going to change it up a little bit so we can have a bit of a back wall. Now, how do I want to do this? I think the limestone pieces are going to be useful here. It's so weird to not have started this build on the grid, and I kind of regret everything. Don't worry, we'll make this work. Okay, let's grab all this. Then, oops. Okay, come on, please. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. We got to work on this central area. But first of all, let's get this in the right color. Because obviously we're not. That looks better. Dogs, relax. Now for this, I think we want to do... Let's make this back wall, because I think that's going to be fun. Just make some faux rock. I realized halfway through that that's... I don't know why my dog just is deciding that that's not what I was trying to do. It's just deciding to do a bark every, like, 30 seconds. Just, you know, just enough to be annoying, but not enough for me to actually, like, care too much about it. Feels like everyone's doing Indian zoos right now. Captain Callum's got his. I've got mine, I know. A lot of people on Discord are doing it. You've got yours, Gene. It's a good year for India. Planet Zoo. I mean, I guess this isn't an Indian zoo. It's proper. This is Swiss, but it's got a pretty large Indian section. Can we get some nice, like, texture in here? I mean, that's fair. Where's the side that I like the most? Okay, we'll just use some different pieces. Break up that a little bit. Just the tiniest bit of texture. Yeah. I'm excited to build for them. I don't really know what I want their habitat to be, though. So I've got a good idea for the Japanese macaques and Japanese macaques, red-crowned cranes in a single habitat, which, I mean, it's been done before, but it's... I mean, yeah, could do that. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll have the more actual, like, obviously it's a building look behind all those faux rocks. Japanese gardens. I mean, I did an Asian small clawed otter like habitat that was kind of like that. It was an Indonesian slash Japanese enclosure for them. I really liked it, but it was a little small. Or it was just a diorama exhibit for a competition that I didn't finish in time for the competition. How crowded is it back here now? Very much so. I gotta remember, I am, in fact, wanting Himalayan brown bears to go back there. Which we probably want to put them in soon. Let's see. It was one in, like, trying to remember the group. It's, unfortunately, it died. Like, the whole group died. Because it was a cool idea. But it was like in a Discord run by a few people. One of the people who watched my channel somewhat frequently. Actually, I guess he only watched one Prehistoric Kingdom stream now that I think about it. But he joined the Discord and everything, and But then, I don't know, something happened. He wasn't interested anymore. Did we do the... We did do the sneaky, sneaky trick. What time is it? Oh, shoot! I need to get going. I didn't realize how late it was. I've got my brother's wedding to go to. Or brother-in-law's, technically not wedding, but we got family over. Sorry, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And, bye, y'all.